What's up everybody, welcome to the channel. Okay, so in today's video I'll be showing you guys a new boom and crash strategy. Okay, now what I want you to do for me is make sure to hit the like button. Okay, matter of fact, smash the like button if you find any value in this video, because this strategy will be very easy. Now the thing I want to tell you guys first is this is a scalping strategy. This is not for spikes. Okay, this is not a spike and scalping strategy. Okay, this is only for scalping. Now the first thing you want to do is, right, you want to go to the 15-minute time frame. Now in today's video we won't be using the 1 hour time frame. Now I always tell you guys that you start off in the 1 hour time frame, but since this is a scalping strategy and only scalping, we are going to use the 15-minute time frame. Okay guys, now as you guys know that when the market is moving in an uptrend on boom 1000, okay, we are looking for spiking opportunities. But when it moves in a downtrend, we are looking for scalping opportunities. As you guys can see, the market has been moving in a uptrend. So what we're going to do now is we are going to draw a trend line from the bottom until the top. Okay, and once we see a breakout, we enter. So as you guys can see over there, right, check this out. You guys can see I was looking for 2 touches, right? So this was my first touch. If you know how to draw a trend line, it will be much easier for you. There's my first touch. Let me just zoom in. So you guys, there's my first touch. And here's my second touch. Okay. So that is what we call a higher low. Okay. As you guys can see, this was my first higher low, my second higher low, and then I was supposed to wait for the third touch over here. But what I saw was that there was a breakout, and once the breakout had happened, there was a retest. Okay, as you guys can see, it retested the level where it broken out of. As you guys can see, this is where it broke out, and then the market decided to come up and retested that level. So once you see something like this, okay, you're on the 15-minute time frame and you see a breakout happening, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to go to the 1-minute time frame. Now please add these indicators to your chart so that you know what I'm talking about. The first indicator that's going to add is your moving average. Now make sure that your period is 25, sub-zero, method simple, apply to close styles, 2 pixel blue, levels none. Okay, so this is how it's going to look. So as you guys can see, this is where the breakout had happened. Okay, this is where the retest had happened actually. So here's the retest, and once we can see on the retest we have our moving average, but you're going to need another moving average to confirm the strategy. You can't just use this one moving average, otherwise the strategy won't work. Okay, but the first thing you have to do is you must make sure that boom 1000 is moving in a downtrend before using this strategy on boom 1000. Okay, so you're going to add another indicator, which is your moving average, your 10 moving average. Okay, so as you guys can see, the period should be 10, sub-zero, method exponential, apply to close styles, 2 pixel red. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. So as you guys can see, we have our 25 moving average and our 10 moving average. So what this basically shows us, so as you guys can see, every time when there's a crossover, once the market moves in a downtrend, we are going to take entry. For example, over here we can see this is where the crossover happened. We could have taken like 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, then a spike would have occurred, then it went down again. Why did the market still went down? Is because when we look at the 15-minute time frame, we could saw that the market decided to move in a downtrend. So for example, over here we could have taken like 2 candles, then a spike occurred, but then it still went down. Okay, I would have stayed in that trade is because the market is moving in a downtrend on the 15-minute time frame. Over here you guys can see there's another entry. The 10 moving average decided to cross over 25 moving average, and we could have taken an entry over there. But before that entry happened, you guys can see over here we could have taken an entry over there as well. Check it out. We could have taken like 2 to 5 candles then out of the market, then we could have taken like another entry, and then the market decided to spike up. Okay, and you guys can see this is where the retest had happened. Okay, check, this is red over here, and when we go to the 15-minute time frame, let me zoom in, you guys can actually see this is the retest. Okay, so you guys can see that the market was retesting this level over here twice. When we go to the 1-minute time frame, we can actually see the crossover. So over here, crossover happened. Look at this, the red crosses over the blue moving average. Look at all of those candles we could have taken, but the minimum candles you can take is like 2, the maximum is like 5 to 7. Okay, do not be greedy, otherwise you will blow your account, right? Because remember, you shouldn't be greedy when trading. So check this out, example over here. Here's another crossover, the red moving average decided to cross over the blue one, we could take a few more candles, right? So you could have caught a lot of entries and made a lot of money. So that is how you use the strategy on boom 1000. And when we go to crash 1000, what you're gonna do is the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna check the trend of the market on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, so we can see that the market is playing around. So it's basically consolidating. Okay, but when we move closer, okay, we zoom in the chart, right? What we can see is if we draw a trend line from this point over here, okay, if you know how to draw a trend line, it will be easier for you. Check this out. This is where the breakout had happened, and once we see the breakout happen on the 15-minute time frame, we can actually see that there's a crossover. The red moving average decided to cross over the blue moving average, and then the market went up. Check this out, as you guys can see. So that is just another indication that the market is going in an uptrend. So check this out. Let me just zoom in and show you guys. This is where the crossover had happened. So it shows us that the market is currently moving in an uptrend. Okay. So before moving in uptrend, you guys can see actually that it did retest this level over here. Decides to break out, retest, and then a crossover happened. So once we see something like that, we go to the 1-minute time frame to look for entries. Okay, let me just go. Okay, so this is where it happened. Okay, you guys can see the retest over here, and after the retest it happened, we saw a crossover. Okay, you can see the red moving average, which is the 10 one, crosses over 25 moving average, which is the blue one, and we take 2 to 5 candles, then we out. Then wait patiently, 2 to 5 candles, then we out. Okay, check this out. Even though that spikes occurred, we could have taken like 2 to 5 candles. Check this out. This is where the crossover happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the spikes happened. But after the spikes had happened, the market decided to go up again. So if you have a big account, you can hold trades like this, but you must make sure that the market is moving in an uptrend. On crash 1000 or boom 1000, it's moving in a downtrend before using this strategy. Like I've told you guys that the strategy is strictly for boom and crash, okay? So if you see the market do something like this, do not trade and wait until the market moves in a trend, okay? Because this is basically a consolidation, and I don't want you guys to trade a consolidation, because the only thing it does is it's playing like this, okay? It plays up and down, up and down, up and down. But once the market decides to break above the consolidation, you take an entry like over here. So you guys can see the market was consolidating, withdraw resistance, and look what happened over there. The market decided to go up, okay? So you could have taken a lot of candles, you could have made a lot of money, okay? Okay, and on boom 1000, you do the exact same thing. You go to the 15-minute time frame. If you see the market moves in a downtrend, like for example over here, check this out. The market was moving in an uptrend, then it decides to move in a downtrend. You guys can see the crossover, but over here it was playing around, so you just draw support and resistance like this. Check this out. That's our support. This is our resistance. Once it breaks below the resistance, once it breaks below the support, we can see that there was a retest. After the retest had happened, the market decided to go down, but now it's playing it again. But if you see the market moves in a downtrend and boom 500, not consolidating, you wait until the crossover happens, then you take your entry, okay? So this is how you use a strategy. This is very, very easy. Anyone can do this, okay? So let's just go to crash 500 and see what's happening over there. Okay, so the first thing we do is you go to the 15-minute time frame, check the trend of the market. So as you guys can see, the market is moving in an uptrend at the moment. And why am I saying this? Because when we draw a trend line, check this out. You guys can see a lower high, okay, not a higher low, lower high. Check this out. I mean, yeah, lower high, lower low, and this is your lower low, and this is your lower high. Check this out. First touch, second touch. We see the crossover happen. We see the market consolidate, moves up. Go to the 1-minute time frame. Wait for the crossover. Then we take entries, okay? But if it does consolidate, you do not take your entry. Please, guys, you should not be using this strategy when the market is consolidating, because if you use the strategy when the market is consolidating, like for example over here, sorry about my stuttering, guys, I'm just too excited, okay? And please do not forget to join my free Telegram group. The link will be in the description. and also smash the like button if you find any value in this video, and subscribe for future videos. Thank you.